going on YouTube? It's Don Jizzle, aka Fifth Scale RC Insanity, back again with another video. I just wanted to, I got a little tripod here. So I wanted to give it a try out. I got some 500K diff oil. And this is from Traxxas. Part number TRA 5039. I hope, let me get my, well, I like this hands-free, boy. This hands-free is, woo, I like this a lot better. I like this a lot better. Let's see what we got here. All right. So, bottle. Comes with, looks like 2 applicators. But I don't see why you need these applicators, because there ain't no way in hell that 500K is going to go through these applicators. So this will get used for something else, I guess. I don't know. This is going to be my center diff I'm putting together. For one of my subscribers, you wanted to see a diff video. All right, here you go. Here you have it, homie. All right. Diff Lube 500K is from Traxxas. This stuff is thick. It's kind of cold in my garage. All right. Roll your sleeves up. You oughta be. All right. Let me just clean the surface a little bit. Welcome to the shop, my first wrenching video. Ain't this something? I'm coming up in the world. All right, so I got some, I bought 3 of these for my 3 gaskets for my two other ones. This is a hot racing diff housing. Okay. This is a hot racing diff housing. So, first what you're gonna need, center diff. Now, I wanted to use my hardened ones. I believe that these, is that hardened these? I think these are it. I hardened 2 of them. Make sure. All right, I'm gonna use these anyway. For the center diff, you need the flat one, okay? And don't forget, I always forget, and you gotta strip everything down. Make sure you put this bearing, this couplet bearing or whatever in first. Because if you don't do this, you're gonna be fucked at that and gotta take all your shit out. You stick it in there like that, okay? Blam blam blam. All right, next. Now you got that together. You got these shimmies. You feel me? Well, first, I already had this shimmed up and stuff. The shim is in there, and under the shim, it is a little O-rings, okay? There's little plastic O-rings, rubber gasket. It's in there, under that shim. And you put your bearing on, your gasket on, right? And you take this little piece right here. I need some, go to the medical store or go online, get yourself a pair of hemostats. I work in the medical field, so, you know, instead of throwing away, because we throw away. All right, YouTube, I got a phone call and a shut, but that's the thing about not having a camera. I do have a camera. I might start using that, but this is a lot easier to upload to the videos. I got a phone call to stop the motherfucking video. All right, so you got your pin here. Got all these angles and shit on here. You want to just you want to put your pin, like, hook it down in there and shit. See that? You hook that bitch down in there. You know, and with this finger, you kind of manipulate it if you can. Turn it and manipulate. Because it's a bitch to get in there sometimes. Especially with these hot racings, it just fits just right. This diff oil I got in here is clean, so it's just a little, you know. I'm trying to bitch the wrong way. You gotta manipulate the motherfucker in there. And I'm sure y'all got y'all way. I'm sure I'll be hearing a lot of comments on how I do this shit and how it ain't the right way. And I should have did this and I should have did that. I should have did this and that. All right, so you play with it long enough, you get it in there. Like I said, this different here. It's clean diff oil. This is brand new. I never used it. Okay. So bam, that's in there, right? So now, now you got your shims, right? You got your shims. You see this? They got a little divot in there. You see that? So the one goes down, the one that's on the bottom, and then one goes on top, makes an X. Okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these are called spider gears. Hope this shit is in the shot. All right, spider gear, right? You take your spider gear. You take your spider gear. You take a washer, and then you take these are the braces. The flat end goes to the outside, okay? Same deal to the other side. Don't worry about it all sliding down like that, because once it sets in there, it's gonna level itself out. Flat end to the outside, okay? All right, so on your disc, now this is all together. You want to try to keep that as straight as possible. Oh, I forgot. See, just a little bit, little shits. Now you take this. This is your gear, and you just want to make sure that this the pin you put in there was straight. And you take your gear, and you line your gear up with that bar in there. All right, so you take that in, you drop that motherfucker up in there like that there. Drop it up in there, and you get it to seat, you see? Push it all the way down, good. You're Gucci. You're Gucci, nigga. All right, so now, you want to slide your spider gears in there. Now you see how I'm just put it in there? Don't worry about it. You're okay. You just put it in there. You stretch it out a little bit. And then look. You see? You don't want to do it too much because then it pops up. Now, this is wrong. You have to put your bar. You got to spin that bar somehow, some way. So, if I can just, okay, so there we go. I got it. If I wasn't able to get it, you'd have to get that bar to where that indenture is up. Okay. Now you just repeat the process. Same old dizzle. Take your spider gears. I put them on like this. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. I'm going to do this real quick because I got to go make me some Monte. Blam, 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 right? Put them in like that. Again, flat part to the wall, to the window, to the wall, to the sweat drip down my balls. Bam, bam. You Gucci, right? So now, before you set them in, you find out where that divot is. Oops. All right, hold on a second. Little fumble. Find out where that divot is, and you want that to marry, okay? To marry that one in there. Just make sure. You can have them together, but make sure that the... All right, so this is down right here. Now, it don't matter from this point. So you just drop them in, and you see how they're gonna fall together. Look, just falls right together, bro. So you use your I use my broken tools. That broken tool. I have hold on a second. Okay, so I use like my broken tools. Like you see how this head is broken? So I'll take this and I'll spin this around. And that's why, get it all together. Look, put your finger there. You see that? See that there, boy? All right. You Gucci there, right? All right, so that don't belong there. Now, you have this here, right? So you see this don't have no O-ring in there, right? Slide over here to your O-ring, to your works, to your tool chest. Go buy yourself some O-ring lube. Now, you should use black molly grease on your pistons or assortment. This is like $14. You should, your RC is never going to use it. These are the old piston rings right here. These I just stuck them in there. I might use it if I ever have an emergency. Anyway, you should invest in some rings, bro. You know what I mean? It doesn't cost that much money. You spend so much money for your car and shit. So you find the right ring, O-ring. You want to grease it with some black molly grease. Okay? Which I don't have any. So I'm going to do it the nigga way. I don't have any black molly grease. Okay? So I'm just gonna seat it like this. Now don't. I think this is the wrong ring anyway. Don't do what I do. This is the wrong ring. Go get yourself some black molly grease for a couple of dollars. Go get yourself some black molly grease and shit. I just ain't had time to get to the stuff. So I'll take some other grease or what I got here. I know my man Bottigella is just screaming right now. I think that O-ring is that small enough? It's too small. Find the right O-ring first. That's too small. a second. Find the right O-ring. All right, find the right O-ring and shit. You know what I mean, the right size. And put some lube on there. I know my man Boda Gel, like I said, is probably pulling his hair out. But, I just lube it up. This O-ring, okay. Lube it up with some black molly grease. Don't do what I do, okay? I change my diffs pretty often anyway, so. All right. You take this here, your gasket that you bought. See, the difference between, these are King Motor diff gaskets. And they're paper thin. Look. You see the difference? These are paper thin and these are thicker. So these are shit and these are better. The blue ones are supposedly better anyway, but. So I lube my gasket. I know people don't lube their gasket. I lube my damn gasket. All right. I'm gonna lube my gasket a little bit. I don't even really need to lube it right now, but I'm pre-lubing it so it can soak in a little bit. Okay. Now this shit is thick, man. This 500K is thick. So I don't even know. I'm gonna sit it there and just kind of let it fall out and fill, because I could heat it up, you know what I mean, with some warm water, and that's what you should do. But for the purpose of the video, you heat it up. And to shorten this video, you put your 500K in. Look at this stuff is not even moving. So I'm gonna have to heat this up. Put it in. You find your other. You got your shit right here. You lock this down, right? Where's it at? You got your gas. So don't forget your gasket on this side. Almost fucked up. Put your gasket with the flange against the wall on that side. Get your pin. The wrong side. This side. Okay. Right? Stick that in the hole. And then this is gonna sit on this, right? When I put some of that 500K, it's all gonna like be sticky, and I'll stick it in there. This goes in there like that. You know that you got the pin here. This goes on top of that pin like that, and then you sandwich it in. I mean, you put your gasket on and shit. You put your gasket on. You know, there's a little groove in here, or set your gasket there. Make sure your screws is lined up. Put the 500K and let it settle down, and then put your gasket on. Put this on, and then just kind of let it fall in. Don't do nothing yet. Then get your screws and screw them in real slow, like, because it's gonna start oozing out. So just screw them in, you know, star-wise, a little slow, and let it ooze, slow ooze, and just let it, you know, kind of, you're gonna work it down. And then that's pretty much it, okay? And I forgot my shim here. My shim go somewhere around here, my other shim. Oh, on my O-ring. So, this side. So, you know, feel me? Your O-ring always got a shim to it, so O-ring. I'm trying to do this fast because I got to get ready to biz ounce. Give you a basic idea, though. Bam, lamb. Bam, bam. All right. Put that on there with your gasket. Sits on there. Put your diff wall in. Let it sit it. Let it go down slow. Kind of wrench them down even so they cook on down. And then snug them up. And then bam. That's it. Your center diff is done. All right. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys for coming to class today. I really appreciate you. Make sure you like and subscribe and share the video. And remember, keep RCing. For shizzle dizzle, my nizzle.